Good morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any of you live because I don't normally go live on Thursday mornings, but I wanted to go live today just to go through the catalog. And this video is being recorded, so anyone that's watching afterwards can check it out and see all the products that are retiring. Now, we've got two catalogs. We've got the spring catalog that was January to April, and it has a lot of products that are carrying over, so that's a good thing. The annual catalog, on the other hand, a lot of the products are retiring out of this catalog, so I just wanted to make sure you knew what was retiring. It is really hard. We get these PDFs, and I can share those with you. I'm going to do an email for all my customers and subscribers, and you can get these PDFs, and they go through page by page, and you can mark off your catalog, but sometimes it's a little bit confusing, so I kind of wanted to help with that by doing a live. We also get an Excel spreadsheet, which you can sort by product category, and that is also a different way you can go through the catalog in that way. So good morning, Birgit, and Honeybee Stamping Hive, and I forget who that is. I'm sorry. I am like, when I'm on here, my brain doesn't work 100% because I'm trying to think of other things. Good morning, Carol. So we'll go through, and then at the end, I'm going to go over some price increases. Now, these price increases, they are for all markets, but I'm going to be doing US prices because even though I am a Canadian, I live in the US and I can only sell Stampin' Up! Products in the US. So I'll always be doing things in US dollars. So I apologize if you're watching me from a different market, but if there is a price increase in my market, there will be in yours. It will just be in your own currency. So you'll just have to double check that. Good morning, Mary and Pat. Oh, Tashana. Honeybee Stamping Hive is Hashana. And that is so cool. You have a cool name. My team name is the Bee Stampers, so we have a lot in common. Okay, I'm going to switch my camera down facing so we can go through this. I think I'll go through the spring mini catalog first because it is a shorter go through. I've already gone through and I've penciled everything in so I can just highlight it going through. So if you want to grab your catalog and go through it with me, you can. If you're watching this on the replay and I'm going too fast for you, there is a way in your settings to slow me down. So you can play me a little slower, and that will help you if you're highlighting your own catalog. And good morning, Jane. All right, if you have questions along the way, I'm going to try and do a better job of keeping up and checking to make sure there's questions while I'm doing this. Good morning, Denise. And she says, thanks for doing a walkthrough and the price increase info. Good morning, Janine. Okay, I'm switching over my camera to my other camera. Here we go. All right, let's move some stuff out of the way. So we just have this catalog. Let me see if I can get this inside. Maybe we're gonna go up just a teeny tiny bit so I can get everything on my screen here. Okay, this is the Jan through April mini catalog. And we'll just start popping through here. We've got a lot of pages that are preliminary pages. We're gonna start off with, let's straighten this out, the Be Mine Sweet Collection. So the Be My Valentine bundle is carrying over, but the Sweet collection is not. So we'll just go ahead and highlight that. The Sweet Sorbet bordered ribbon right here, that is retiring. And the square pillow boxes, which are right here, those are retiring. And the adhesive back hearts and flowers are retiring. And that beautiful paper is retiring. So just keep in mind, these are all while supplies last. So there will be a sale that will start on April 9th. But if you want and not everything is going on sale, but if you want these products, if you want any of them, don't wait because they could sell out before then. So the only thing on this page that is carrying over is the Be My Valentine bundle. It is being unbundled though. So the bundle is actually technically retiring. So I'll go ahead and highlight that. But it's not the individual products, the stamp set and the punch, they are carrying over, okay? Same thing for the Sending Love bundle. The bundle is retiring. So when you buy things as a bundle, you save 10% over buying them individually. So it still makes sense to buy them now if this is something that you want. Even though these are kind of Valentine's themes, you might want them for next year. So stamp set and dies available individually. Bundle is retiring. Okay, let's go over to the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. This one, the hexagon punch has been on back order quite a long time, but it should be back in soon. This bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and the punch are carrying over. So individually, so they will be full price. The Hooray for Surprises bundle. I really love this bundle. I used it last week on my birthday in a box, gift box. Same thing, bundle, retiring, stamp set, and dies are carrying over. All right, the Forever Love Sweet Collection. Most of the time our sweet collections retire, like that. Everything that's included is retiring, but individual products do carry over. So let's see what's carrying over. Of course, the sweet collection, the whole thing is not carrying over. The A Lifetime of Love bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are continuing over. I'll just mark this that it's retiring, but with the note that you'll still be able to get those individual products. The ribbon is not retiring, so you'll find that in the new catalog. But our gold foiled flower cards and envelopes, number 3 right here, is retiring. So that one would be right here. This one's retiring. The foiled gems are carrying over, and the Forever Love paper is retiring. Okay, so on this page, we've just got 2 carrier over products. Those are the metallic ribbon and the foil gems are carrying over. Everything else is retiring. But this again, this bundle is retiring. But the individual products, the dies and the stamp set are carrying over. For the Delicate Forest bundle, it is retiring, but the individual products, the stamp set and the dies are carrying over. All right, let's have a look. The Adoring Hearts bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. And everything else on this page is also the hybrid embossing folder is carrying over, and so is the brayer. The brayer was new in this catalog. So basically all the products will be available, just the bundle pricing is going away. All right, the Hills of Tuscany is going away. And if you're a customer of mine, you probably received a thank you card made with this one. It makes these beautiful little scenes. This one doesn't have any dies to match, but it is just a fun stamp set to bring things together with. Cute, cute, cute. The Wild Ferns bundle is retiring, but Wild Ferns stamp set and the dies are continuing over into the new catalog. All right, Perennial Lavender, the Sweet Collection, the whole shebang is retiring. The Painted Lavender bundle is retiring also, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. So I'm just going to mark this as The others are the stamp set and dies are carrying over, just the bundle pricing is going away. The paper butterfly accents are remaining. The Perennial postage bundle, I think, oh, you know what? I've got it marked over here. So let's just skip over to the next page. The purple fine shimmer gems and the Perennial lavender paper, they're actually carrying over. So let's just go over on this one. This one is on 2 pages and I didn't mark it on both pages. So let's just skip over to this page and we'll come back to this one. So for the Perennial postage bundle, the bundle is retiring and the stamp set is retiring. But the dies, which are these things right here, the ones that cut out those postage stamp sort of rectangles, you can kind of see right there, those are carrying over. So just part of that bundle is carrying over. Okay. Then for here, the painted lavender bundle, we'll just mark it was on the other page too. We'll mark this one as retiring, but the painted lavender and the painted lavender dies are carrying over individually. And remember, it's kind of unusual for Stampin' Up! To carry over paper, and they are doing that with Perennial lavender. So we can use this paper next year, and also the purple fine shimmer gems are carrying over. All right, moving along, we are, the Easter Lilies bundle is completely retiring. The bundle, the Easter Lilies stamp set, and the Easter Lilies dies. Let me see. Good morning, Terry. Glad to have you here. We're going through the catalog and marking everything that's retiring on both catalogs. The Excellent Eggs bundle is retiring, as is the stamp set and the dies. So everything on these 2 pages is retiring completely, no carryovers. All right, the Everyday Details bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and the dies are carrying over. It's just the bundle pricing that is not continuing on. Blueberry Bunches is carrying over, okay. Cake Fancy is carrying over. Flower Cart bundle is retiring, but the Flower Cart stamp set and the Flower Cart dies are carrying over. Moving on to Lighter Than Air, this whole sweet collection, that big bundle of products is retiring, but a lot of the products are carrying over. So the Hot Air Balloon bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. The Baker's Twine 3-color pack carrying over. These rainbow adhesive back dots are carrying over. The Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper, though, is retiring. So that is gone. All right, so same thing over here because we've got this flushed out. This was the same bundle as the other page. Bundles retiring, Hot Air Balloon stamp set, and the matching dies are carrying over. Filled with Happiness is retiring. The Modern Oval Punch that matches the stamp set is carrying over, though. You will find it in the new catalog. But if you want the stamp set that matches it, it's not a bundle, but if you like something that will match your punch, this is the stamp set right now that matches that. And the Modern Oval Punch has been on back order as well, but it should be coming in again because it is a carryover product. Okay, I Love This Moment is carrying over. Ice Cream Swirl bundle is being unbundled. So the stamp set and the dies are carrying over into the new catalog. We're just losing the bundle pricing. All right, the Enduring Beauty bundle. I just used this on a card on Tuesday, and it is, the bundle's retiring, but all the individual products are carrying over. The stamp set, the dies, and the mask will be in the new catalog. Nature Sweetness. The Sweet Collection is retiring. The bundle is retiring, but the Lovely and Sweet stamp set and the matching dies are carrying over. The gold faux leather trim is retiring. The Notes of Nature bundle, I have to check over on this side because, yeah, okay, we'll go, this one, they actually put it over on this page too. I believe, let me just double check. I think it's retiring. Yeah, Notes of Nature is completely retiring. The adhesive back cork rounds, retiring. And the Nature Sweetness paper is a carryover. This paper right here is carrying over. And again, Stampin' Up! Hasn't done that very often in the past, so this paper is, so it must have been popular. Okay, let's go back to the next, flip over to the next page. So the bundle pricing, Lovely and Sweet, is going away, but Lovely and Sweet stamp set and the matching dies are carrying over. Notes of Nature, completely retiring. Both, not both, this bundle, the stamp set, and the dies. All of this page is retiring here. Okay, the Sweet Thoughts Memory and More pack is retiring, as is the cards and envelopes. Both of those are retiring. Let's Chat stamp set is retiring. Both of these background stamp sets are carrying over. Okay. Mini alphabet dies, which I don't know if everyone saw these. These are like a little alphabet. Here's a picture of the die right here. It's carrying over, and so is Planted Paradise, the stamp set. It's carrying over. This one, the Just Kidding Sweet Collection, is retiring. The Kidding Around bundle is being unbundled, so the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but I'll mark the bundle as retiring. We are keeping the iridescent foil gems, and the Just Kidding paper is retiring. Okay, so, okay, on here we can see, here's the bigger thing of the Kidding Around bundle. That is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. Bright Skies bundle, retiring. Bright Skies stamp set and dies are carrying over. All right, Submarine Life bundle is retiring, but the Submarine Life stamp set and the punch that matches are carrying over. And same thing with the Cutest Cows, just the bundle is retiring. The Cutest Cows stamp set and Cutest Cows Builder Punch are carrying over. All right, this page, it looks like the whole page is retiring. So we've got the Rock and Roll Sweet Collection, retiring. Rockstar bundle, retiring. Adhesive back Lightning and Stars, retiring. The Rock and Roll Designer Series paper, retiring. The Rockstar stamp set is retiring, and the Rockstar dies are retiring. So all this whole page is retiring. Okay, the Trusty Tools bundle is retiring, but Trusty Tools stamp set and dies are carrying over, unbundled. Cap and Gown is carrying over. The Beach Day bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. Cliffs by the Ocean is a standalone stamp set. It is retiring. Poetic Expressions Sweet Collection is retiring. as is the Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper. So let's flip over to this bundle. Okay, so I'm coming back over here. So the Thoughtful Expressions bundle is retiring, so let's mark that. The Champagne Iridescent Dots, those are carrying over. So for this bundle, Thoughtful Expressions is retiring, as are the dies, but the stamp set is carrying over. Okay, so this stamp set will be carrying over without the dies. If you want dies to match your stamp set, you will want to get them now, because after they're while supplies last, but after, you won't be able to get them after April 30th. So if you want to have this as a bundle, make sure you get it now. Quiet Reflection is carrying over. The Stippled Rose bundle is retiring, but Stippled Roses stamp set and Stippled Roses dies are carrying over. Inspirational Sketches stamp set is carrying over. Okay, and now we're into the bundle pages, and I've already gone through what is retiring in the main part of the catalog, so I'm not going to do those individually again. This is the stamp set and die index. We've already covered all of those. So I'm just going to really quickly go through the papers just to kind of give you a brief overview. We've got 8 papers here, and 6 of them are retiring. And this was also during the whole, when we were going through this in the catalog, all of these I would have mentioned, but sometimes it's nice to have them highlighted in the index. So all of these ones are retiring. The only ones we're keeping are Nature's Sweetness and Perennial Lavender. Those 2 will be in the catalog right there. And then, of course, the gold foiled cards and envelopes, those are retiring. The Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More card pack, retiring. The matching cards and envelopes, retiring. And the square pillow box die. The square pillow boxes, they're not dies. Those are all retiring. All of these punches down here are carrying over, as is this one. This is carrying over, this is carrying over. For embellishments, we've got the adhesive back cork rounds are retiring. The adhesive back hearts and flowers, retiring. The lightning and stars are retiring. These are carrying over. Champagne Iridescent Dots, Iridescent Foil Gems, Paper Butterfly Accents, Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock Foil Gems, Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, and Rainbow Adhesive Back Dots. All of these are carrying over. So we've only got 3 embellishments, the cork rounds, the hearts and flowers, and the lightning and stars that are retiring. In this group down here for the ribbon, we've got the gold faux leather trim that is retiring, and the sweet sorbet bordered ribbon. These 2 are carrying over. All right, I think we're almost done. And of course, this is our host reward stamp set. So with an order of $150 or more, you can choose this as one of your, you can choose this as part of your rewards. And it is retiring, but you can only get it if you spend $150 or more. All right. Are you guys hanging in? That was a lot, right? A lot of this catalog is actually carrying over, which was quite surprising to me. So this one is not as bad, but I wanted to make sure we went through it as well. All right, now we're going to tackle the annual catalog, which will take just a little bit longer because there's a lot of products in this one. Good morning, Mommy Roo, joining me from Nebraska. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad we have some people on this morning keeping me company. I debated whether or not to do this as a live versus just on my own, but actually, I really prefer doing it live. I really like to be there with other people, so I'm glad you're here today. It makes going through this much, much better. Okay, take a deep breath. And now we're going to go through the annual catalog. And I just want to remind you, if I'm going too fast for you, if this is a replay for you, you can slow me down. There is a way in the settings on YouTube where you can play me back slower. So I'll go slowly through the catalog if I'm going too quickly. So remember to do that. Okay. We're going to now go on to the annual catalog. Let's do this. All right, let's open it up. Let's open. Sometimes there's repetition where things appear in more than one place. So I apologize if I have to skip around a bit. But I'm going to try and get this into the screen. I can move my microphone over so you can hear me. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we've got what I'm going to do, I do have some of the papers marked as we go along, but I have all of them marked at the back of the catalog, so that's probably a better place for me to do that. So I'm going to just try and hit anything that has an item number right now, and we'll do papers and stuff in the index section where we have all the papers together. Okay. So this is the Bright and Beautiful Sweet Collection, and as I mentioned in the spring catalog, these, I can, without doubt, they all retire, and because they contain everything, but it doesn't mean that the individual products are retiring. Okay, so the beautiful balloons, this whole thing, the bundle, the stamp set, everything is retiring. Okay, so all of this collection is retiring. The Carousel Horses bundle is retiring, as is Carousel Horses stamp set. The Circle Sayings bundle is retiring. The stamp set's retiring, but I made a notation here. This punch, this 2 3/8 inch circle punch is carrying over. Okay, so the circle punch is carrying over, but the stamp set and the bundle are retiring. Okay, Charming Sentiments is, the stamp set is retiring. I have to get my little thing going here. Okay, the Lazy Days bundle is retiring, as is the stamp set. Good morning, Marty. She says, I didn't know you were going to go live now. Yay. Well, I'm happy that you're here. So you can go back afterwards and check out. I already did the spring mini catalog. Okay, so the stamp set and the bundle are retiring on this page. Sweetest Cherries is retiring, the stamp set, as is Seasonal Branches, the bundle, and the stamp set are retiring. We've got a lot retiring out of here. So if you see anything you want, make a list, start making a little list of things that you might want to check into. The Dainty Delight stamp set is retiring. Carrying over here, this one. Handmade Hugs is retiring. Okay. Nature's Prince is retiring. Lighting the Way is retiring. And Color and Contour is retiring. Sending Smiles, I might use this one, is retiring. Pansy Patch, aw, I loved Pansy Patch. It's retiring, but doesn't mean we can't still use it, right? Well, I won't be using it because I'll be using new products, but you can still continue to use it. I love pansies. They are so sweet. Okay, Flipping over. The Super Cool stamp set is retiring. The So Refreshing bundle is retiring, as is the stamp set. The Les Shops Sweet Collection is retiring. The bundle is retiring. Let's Go Shopping bundle is retiring, as is the Let's Go Shopping stamp set. I actually have my heat on down here. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. That shall cut down on the noise. Okay, so the stamp set and the bundle retiring. Sweet Citrus is retiring. Good Feeling stamp set is retiring. Push that up just a teeny tiny bit. This is carrying over up at the top here, but the Two-Tone Flora is retiring. Okay, these are carrying over. Paddle Park is retiring. Very Best Occasions is retiring, the stamp set. Apple Harvest is retiring. Cottage Wreaths is retiring. Season of Chic is retiring. Okay, Wonderful Thoughts bundle is being unbundled. So we're going to, the bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and the dies are carrying over into the new catalog. Regal Reindeer is retiring. Brightest Glow is retiring. Perched in a Tree, retiring. Ringed with Nature is retiring, as is the Celebrate with Tags stamp set is retiring. The Zoo Cruise Sweet Collection, retiring. The Zany Zoo Bundle, retiring, and so is the stamp set, Zany Zoo stamp set. Bird's Eye View is carrying over. Hey Chuck is retiring, the stamp set and the bundle. So if you have any of our chicken stamp set, this one is, if you're collecting them, this one you'll want to get so you can maintain your collection. If you like the whole chicken theme, there have been some really cute chicken theme stamp set, and this one's kind of more a male theme because we've got roosters. Hey Chuck. So take a look at that one. All right, this one has to be one of my favorite ones, the Easter Bunny bundle. And well, it's not a bundle right now. It is. It got unbundled after the last catalog, but the Easter Bunny stamp set is retiring, and so is the punch. We'll get to the punches later, but this is such a cute bundle. You will want this in the future for your Easter stuff. So definitely think about, if you haven't already gotten this, think about getting it, because it's just super cute. All right, Happy Labels stamp set is retiring, as is Silly Goose. I love Silly Goose. So Silly Goose, and we got, remember the rooster. This is like all barnyard theme, lovely line drawn images, kind of also part of this kind of fun barnyard collection. So a lot of these are retiring. Taco Fiesta is retiring, and this was a stamp set, the $1 Million stamp set from Erica Serwin. So super cute. I love it. The Little Monkey right here stamp set, and the bundle there, it's retiring, as is the punch. We'll get to the punches later. And Biggest Wish stamp set's also retiring. I love this one for happy birthdays. I don't know if I mentioned, sometimes I don't know what to write in birthday cards, so I like big readings that take up a lot of space on the inside of the card. So these, I love these. Very, very good stamp set to have. Okay, moving along. Hello Kiwi, retiring. Share a Milkshake, retiring. We'll get to the dies on some of these in the die section because they were unbundled previously. But for now, just go ahead and mark the stamp sets. Phrases for All is retiring. Friendship Royalty is retiring. Little Dreamers, the stamp set and the bundle is retiring. Hello Ladybug, retiring. Happy Hedgehogs, retiring. And Sweet Songbirds, retiring. You're probably thinking, that's a lot of punches that are going to retire. And it's true, there's going to be a lot of punches retiring that are matching these guys. All right, Playing in the Rain, carrying over. Everyday Thanks is retiring. By My Side is retiring. Okay, Countryside in Collection. This one's going to be interesting, so pay attention to this one. So the Sweet Collection is retiring. No surprise there. The bundle on this one's retiring, but the dies are carrying over. So we've got the bundle pricing retiring, and we've got the stamp set is retiring, okay? But the dies that would cut this out are carrying over. They make really great labels, and that's probably why they're carrying over. This paper too, when we get to the paper section, is one of the rare papers that is carrying over. It is, I used this the other day on the Birthday in the Box project that I did. I love this paper, beautiful hues of blue. Okay, we're keeping on going. Lasting Joy is retiring. Textured Floral Bundle is retiring, but the stamp set's carrying over. So just the bundle pricing is going away on this one. Textured Floral and the dies are carrying over. All right, Quiet Meadow is retiring. Timeless Arrangements Bundle is retiring, as is the stamp set. Darling Details, the stamp set and the bundle are retiring. Just My Type is retiring. Earthen Elegant Sweet Collection, retiring. We've got both the Earthen Textures bundle and the Earthen Textures stamp set will be retiring. This stamp set up here is carrying over. Hope and Prayer stamp set is retiring. Places in the Heart is retiring. Time Together bundle. I made a really cute box with this. This one's retiring. Time Together bundle. That was last year that I did that. It kind of, it looks like this except it's a box, and it. I think I did little M&Ms that would come through there. It was very, very cute. So this whole bundle, the stamp set, the dies, everything is going to retire. Country Bouquet is retiring. Everlasting Beauty stamp set is retiring. This one's carrying over. This one's carrying over. Yes, okay. Just had to flip back. Some stamp sets look the same. All right, the Let's Go Fishing Suite collection is retiring. But the bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. So we're only going to mark the bundle here, stamp sets carrying over. Supremely Awesome stamp set is retiring. It's a Science is retiring. Construction Zone is retiring. Hello, Anita. I just saw. Yes, Anita, the replay will be available, so you can go right through the start, and you can even slow me down if you want to in the settings. So yes, I will be offering a replay. I'll be sending out an email to my followers with more information on. I'll also put out the PDFs and a list of the price increases, and I'll go over those in the end too. Okay, so for this page, all of these are retiring, all three. Okay, moving right along. Next destination stamp set is retiring. Sweet and Precious is retiring. He's All That is retiring. So all three on this page are retiring. Oceanfront stamp set retiring. Grassy Grove's carrying over. Wild and Sweet is retiring. Stargazing Sweet Collection is retiring. The bundle Reach for the Stars and Reach for the Stars stamp set. These are both retiring. This one is carrying over. Legendary Rides carrying over. Anita says thank you. You're welcome. On the Ocean stamp set is retiring. Okay, Beside Me is carrying over. So these two carry over. On the Ocean is retiring. Fun on Wheels bundle is retiring, as is the Fun on Wheels stamp set. Crafting with You bundle is retiring, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. So just mark the bundle. Right now it's 10% off when you buy them together, but they are carrying over. The products are. All right, Enjoy the Rhythm stamp set is retiring. Brood for You is retiring, as is Level Complete is also retiring. So all three on this page are retiring. The Ink Botanical Sweet Collection is retiring. Both of these are retiring. This is a stamp set bundle. So the bundle, the stamp set, and the punches will also be retiring once we get to the punches page. So a lot of things retiring on this page. In the Moment is retiring. This one's carrying over. The Layered Leaves is carrying over. Go to Greetings. I also love this one. It's retiring. Okay, so 2 retiring, 1 carrying over. Bottle Happiness is retiring. Bold Bouquet bundle, both the bundle and the stamp set are retiring. On this page, Wildlife Wonder is retiring. Scenic Wonders is retiring. And Seaside Bay is retiring. So all three on this double page is are retiring. Masterfully Made Sweet Collection retiring. And excuse me, both the Gorgeously Made bundle and the stamp set are retiring. Okay, this one, Vertical Blooms, is retiring. Days to Remember is retiring. And this one, Coffee with Friends, is carrying over. Okay. On this page, Marvelous Nature is retiring. Botanical Layers is retiring. Your Path Awaits is retiring. So all three on this page are retiring. Love for You is retiring. And Sea Turtle is carrying over. Enchanted Butterfly is retiring though. So these two are retiring. Sea Turtle is carrying over. The Fresh as a Daisy Sweet collection is retiring. And the Cheerful Daisies bundle is retiring, but the Cheerful Daisies stamp set and the dies will still be available. They'll just not be available at bundle pricing. Flip. All right, we've got Beauty of the Deep. Just the bundle is retiring on this one. And the stamp set and dies are carrying over. Waves of Inspiration is retiring. All right, Artistically Inked. We're now on, I should have given page numbers. Page 114 we're on now. We're a little past the midway of the catalog. Artistically Inked is retiring, as is Prize Plant is retiring, and Softly Sketched is retiring. All three on this page are retiring. All right, Around the Bend is retiring, as is one of my favorites, the Alphabet bundle. Oh my gosh, this one was a very good seller. I did those little nugget boxes with those. They are so cute. So if you don't have that little tiny punch that matches about this size here and the stamp set, I would get it, because it is very useful to have a small alphabet that can be punched out with little tiny shapes like that. Okay, so these two are retiring. Stamped with Love is carrying over. Okay, now we are moving into we're into the accessories part and the tools and all of that. So let's have a look at what's retiring on this page. We've got, these are background stamps. Berry Harvest is retiring. It's in the Stars, retiring. Rays of Light, retiring. Spiral Die, retiring. And Timeless Tiles, retiring. The only one that isn't on this page is Sketched Plaid. Then over on this side, we've got Snow Crystal retiring, and we've got Perfectly Detailed retiring. So we've got two backgrounds, Sketched Plaid and Watercolor World, that are carrying over. All right. We are into the accessories, the inks, and everything part of this. So you probably already know, it should be evident, that the 2022-2024 ink colors are retiring. So this whole section here, the cardstock, the ink pads, the ink refills, and the combo packs, this section right here, I'll just kind of do a little circle around here. This is all retiring. These colors, 2023-2025, are around for another year, and we are getting 5 new in colors starting in May. So we need to make room. So these ones are all going. Okay, so nothing else is retiring on this page. So we'll just keep going. So it's just the in colors that we're ending in 2024. And over here, so anything that's in that in color section, those are going to be now discontinued. If you want, I would really get on getting your colors. If you have your ink pads and you don't have an ink refill for them, you want to keep them going, get them now before they sell out. Get your cardstock. These are all consumable supplies that will sell out. So make sure you get them now so you can keep your colors going for a little longer. Marty says she loved the 2022-2024 ink colors. Me too. There wasn't a color in this collection I didn't like. I used them all. They were just really pretty, bright, and beautiful. Sad to see them go, but you know, in the future, who knows? Sometimes they reconfigure the collection. We did a reconfigure last year. Yes, it was last year. So we probably won't have one for a few years. So if any of these colors were super popular, we might see them again in the future. Who knows? But if you love them for now, make sure you can keep using them with your get your ink refill and your cardstock supply up so that you can continue to use them. And we'll talk about price increases as well. Cardstock is going up in price across the board. So we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, so let's just this new color, core color collection here. These were to fill in gaps if you just wanted to buy the new core colors. This was really because we had that color change. So this is also, all of these collections are retiring, but it doesn't really mean that any of the colors in there are retiring. It was just to kind of get us transitioned, especially demonstrators who might have full sets of things, to get us switched over into the new colors. Okay, so we're going to move over. Let's talk about cellophane bags are retiring. Our treat bags are retiring, the 2023-2025 treat boxes. The envelope treat boxes are retiring. And our vellum is retiring. Some people are very upset about the vellum, but if you want to see it back, it might come back in the future. I'm sure. I feel like vellum maybe went away before, so who knows? We might get it back in the future. This page is almost completely retiring except for the gold foil sheets. So I'll just really quickly mark all of these. So the only one you won't need to mark is the gold 12 by 12. So the holographic trio 12 by 12 is retiring. The white center specialty papers retiring. The rose gold 12 by 12 retiring. The texture 12 by 12 shimmer paper is retiring. The More Dazzle specialty paper is retiring. Soft shimmer 12 by 12 combo back is retiring. The 2022-2024 12 by 12 textured specialty paper is retiring. The 2023 luster specialty paper is retiring. And the Distress Gold 12 by 12 is retiring. Okay. Paper that's retiring. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you know what? This paper is not retiring. The balloon collection, that beautiful balloons, I got that all wrong when we started right at the beginning. This one. Okay, so this paper here is carrying over, but the rest of the collection is not. So it's rare for Stampin' Up! To carry over paper. It is just very, very rare. So I'm surprised by that. So we've got this paper, Bright and Beautiful, 6 by 6, and Countryside in 12 by 12. They are carrying over, so you will still be able to get them. Delightfully Eclectic paper is retiring. Okay. Earth and Elegance paper is retiring. Fresh as a Daisy paper is retiring. Glorious Gingham is retiring. Inked Botanicals retiring. Let's Go Fishing retiring, and Les Shops retiring. So this double spread page, all the papers are retiring. I'm on page 130, 131. Now we're on page 132, and everything's retiring on these two pages. So let's just go ahead and mark them. Masterfully Made retiring. Stargazing paper retiring. Zoo Crew paper retiring. In color paper, we'll be getting new in color patterns, but all of these collections are retiring. I love the new ones that are coming in though, so I'm excited about those ones. The Gold Celebrations specialty paper is retiring, as is Vellum Basics Designer Series paper. It's retiring. Everything on this page, those two pages, are retiring. Okay, as for this page here, we've got Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack is retiring, and the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes are retiring. Then we've got the craft note cards and envelopes. This came with a little box. These are retiring. And, oh, we missed the basic white 3x3 envelopes. They are retiring. On our medium envelope collection, very vanilla envelopes are retiring, which came as a surprise to some of you. We are still going to be carrying regular, very vanilla cardstock. We just won't be carrying the envelopes for that. Also, very vanilla note cards and envelopes are retiring. So a percentage of our very vanilla collection is retiring. The regular paper is carrying over. But we're still got our regular white envelopes and our clear envelopes that are carrying over. Okay, that's it for this page. All right, decorative masks on this page, artistic mix and Foursquare. Those are both retiring. Our Stamp Emboss powders, I know for sure one of them is not available right now. They are being reconfigured. So while they are technically being retired, I think are using a new company. So they will, these are not available right now, but they are retiring. Okay, heat and stick powder is retiring. That's it for this page. Let's see. Everything on this page is carrying over. Okay, 137, everything's carrying over. On 138, everything is carrying over. Now we get into the embellishments. Iridescent shaker circles are retiring. Actually, everything on page 139 is retiring. Round and square brads are retiring. I'm kind of sad about that. I like to have brads to use. Loose silver sequins are retiring, as are the loose daisy embellishments. All right. Iridescent pastel gems are retiring on this page. Adhesive back solid gems. We're on page 140. So the number 1, iridescent pastel gems, retiring. Number 5, adhesive back solid gems, retiring. Festive pearls, which is number 6, retiring. Number 9, 2022-2024 in color pearls, retiring. And I think I got this wrong. I put this in the wrong spot. Let me fix this. I know for a fact the rhinestone basic jewels are carrying over, but my favorite iridescent rhinestone basic jewels are not. I'm very sad about that. And I'm just gonna double check that because I could have sworn that was the case. Let me just go to page 140 on my little list. Yes. Iridescent rhinestone basic jewels are the ones that are retiring. Those are my favorite embellishment. So I'll have to find a new favorite now. That's okay. Rhinestone basic jewels are a good, solid one that's been around for a long time. So, okay, now we're on page 141. The rustic metallic back adhesive dots are retiring. That's number 1 on this page. Number 3 on this page, classic matte dots are retiring. Number 4, brushed metallic dots are also retiring. Number 6, the 2023-2025 in color dots are retiring. And number 7, opaque ovals are retiring. Number 10, pastel adhesive back sequins are retiring. 11, gilded leafing, retiring. And number 12, vintage bottle shaker domes. If you have that bottle stamp set and punch, you'll want to maybe grab a few of these so that you can keep making little shaker bottle fun things. Let's see. Don't forget the thick very vanilla. Yes, you know what? The thick very vanilla did I already pass the thick very vanilla? I'll have to go back for that. I think, is it on another page? I think it's on another page coming up. So we will go back for the thick fairy vanilla because it's on another page. Marty says the new embossing powder company is, wow, that's actually their name. Their embossing powder is really good. Marty said when she heard that the iridescent rhinestones were retiring, she cried for me. Well, thank you. I know they were just such a good embellishment because they really picked up the light really well on whatever the cardstock color was. So, all right, we're done with this page. We'll see if we can find that thick, page 126. Okay, you've got me. I must have skipped over page 126. Oh, up at the top. Yes. You know what? Sometimes when they design these pages, I ignore certain parts because it doesn't look the same as everything else. Thank you for that. I do have a little R beside that even. So the thick, very vanilla cardstock is retiring. On this section right here, and everything else is carrying over. So I think we're keeping our 12 by 12. I'm very vanilla. I'm not 100% sure now. Do you know that if we're keeping our 12 by 12 very vanilla? Let me just double check on page 126. It does get kind of hairy when we're going through here. 126. I don't have the 12 by 12 listed, so I think it's carrying over. All right, we'll check when we get to the price increases page and see. All right, ribbon. There's a lot of ribbon retiring. Oh my gosh, this whole page is retiring. Page 143. The whole page is retiring. Let's do this. I'm just going to go ahead and mark everyone. I won't read them all out. They are all retiring. A lot of ribbon. So this one, all of the colors, they're all retiring. We are getting new ribbon. It's just all of these are whoosh. They're gone. All right. I didn't read those out, but I hope you can follow along. Now on this page, we've got a few things carrying over, but like pretty much a lot of it is retiring too. So we've just got a few things down here that aren't. So the Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon, retiring. Ribbon Duo combo pack, retiring. Metallic woven ribbon, retiring. No surprise because all of these in colors are retiring. So they would match the in colors and therefore they retire. Gold and vanilla edge ribbon is retiring. Silver threaded twine, retiring. Natural wavy trim, retiring. Simply elegant trim, retiring. 2022-2024 in color baker's twine is retiring. So what is carrying over is the jute trim, the linen thread, and the baker's twine essentials pack. All right, we are going to move into the punches. We've got a lot of punches retiring. So the circle sayings bundle, of course, all of these, this bundle is retiring, but the punch, the 2 3/8 inch punch is carrying over. The inked and tile bundle, this was on another page, is retiring, and the punch pack, the inked and tile punch pack is retiring. The little monkey bundle is retiring, as is the bunch. Okay, banners pick a punch. Another one of my favorite punches is retiring. We are keeping the happy labels pick a punch. So on this page, the only two things that aren't retiring are the happy labels pick a punch and the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. All right, we're gonna have a big retirement here too. Let's do this. Country Bouquet punch is retiring. Dragonflies punch, retiring. Lasting label punch, retiring. Handmade tag punch, retiring. Easter bunny punch, retiring. Cloud punch, retiring. Decorative circle punch, retiring. Double oval punch, retiring. The only two things on page 148 that are carrying over are the bow punch and the elegant edge tag topper punch. Page 149, very best trio punch is retiring. Cherry builder punch, retiring. I know, Marty. No, the Banners Pick a Punch. I know, it was one of my favorites. I use it a lot. But we'll figure out new ways to do things, so it's all good. Songbird Builder Punch, retiring. Sailboat Builder, retiring. Hedgehog Builder, retiring. Vintage Bottle, retiring. Best Label, retiring. And the Ladybug Builder Punch, retiring. So on page 149, we have one punch carrying over, and that is the Petal Park Builder Punch right here. Everything else on this page is retiring. Phew, that was a lot. Okay, we actually have some blocks that are retiring. This is unprecedented. We have our block A that's retiring, our block G, and our block I. Let's just pull these out for a second, and let's talk about them. A, G, and I believe I've got the right ones. Okay, so A was our smallest block. And I do still love these blocks for really small images. But sometimes the distortion, because we've got these nice rounded edges, it's also a little distorting for stamping. So our next size up block, our B block, is going to be our go-to one now for our smaller stamps. I have about 10 A blocks. So I will be keeping my little A blocks. I love them. If you are ever doing something that has a lot of tiny, like when we did the Very Best Trio, not Very Best Trio, the Alphabet, I needed a lot of A blocks for those. It was so much better to have A blocks when it came to that. So get some A blocks, keep them on hand because you will still need them. This one, G block, was always a little difficult because it was so skinny. Sometimes there was a little distortion on the up and the bottom, but I had about 8 G blocks in my collection. So I still use these a lot. So, get some if you need them. It's a small block. It says here, G block is 2.5 by 3/4 of an inch. So it is also a small block. And then we have this big, this is a bigger block. I block is 5 7/8 by 2 1/4. It's still good to have one of these in your collection. So if they're still available, maybe think about getting them. The rest of the blocks will be carrying over because of course we need blocks. And because of that, our clear block storage caddy will be retiring. So that one will be gone to hold all the blocks. But if you want to take your blocks with you, all of them in your little caddy, I would still think that's a good thing to have. So get yourself a caddy. So this bundle collection is also retiring. I think it might be being reconfigured in the new catalog to just include the blocks that we have. Okay, that's the blocks. I think I got everything else on there. Okay, nothing's retiring on this page. I will go quickly. I think I went through, we'll just quickly go through here. Beautiful balloons dies are retiring. The bundle also is retiring. That was also earlier. Bold bouquet dies are retiring. I think the whole bundle is retiring. Let me just double check. I didn't write down all of these because we've got them over. So that's retiring. These are, I know, both retiring. Carousel horses, both the dies and the bundle. Of course, we've already mentioned the bundle earlier. Some of these, this is not, I think I will just I'll just go over the dies that are retiring in here rather than doing the bundles because we already did the bundles over in the other section. Okay. The earth and textures dies are retiring. The fun on wheels dies are retiring. I know the bundles on these guys are retiring too. Darling details dies are retiring, and I think, just hold on, double check. Yes, the bundle is retiring on these ones. I know for the countryside corners, the bundle's retiring, but the dies are carrying over. And the cheerful daisy, the bundle is retiring, but the dies are carrying over. And same with you, crafting with you bundle, retiring, the dies are carrying over. Gone fishing bundle is retiring, dies are carrying over. Gorgeously made is dies are retiring, and the bundle is also, let me double check, 103. Yes, gorgeously made. Okay, so let's look at, on this page, we've got Cheerful Daisy dies, Countryside Corner dies, and Crafting with You, and Gone Fishing. Those 4 dies are carrying over. The rest of the dies are retiring, as are their bundles. Okay, Hey Chuck, the dies are retiring, as is the bundle. Lazy Days, the dies are retiring, as is the bundle. I want to double check all of these. Sorry, it's going to take a moment, but I think it's better if we do that. Yeah, they're retiring. Let's Go Shopping, I know, is that whole bundle's retiring, as is the dies. Little Dreamers dies, and the bundle retiring. Okay, so this page, page 158, everything is retiring. Reach for the Stars, not stamp set, dies, and bundle retiring. Seasonal Branches, the dies and the bundle is retiring. Double check to make sure we don't have anything carrying over. Nope. Okay. So Refreshing, the dies and the bundle retiring. Textured Floral, we are keeping, except for the bundle. The dies are carrying over. Okay, so on this spread here, the only dies that are carrying over are the Textured Floral dies. The rest of this is all retiring. Okay, last page, Time Together dies and the bundle are retiring. Timeless Arrangement dies and the bundle are retiring. Wonderful Thoughts are, the dies are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. And Zany Zoo, this is all retiring. So the only dies that are carrying over here are the Wonderful Thoughts dies on this page. Okay, now we're going into just dies. That these were probably part of a bundle originally. So these are now dies that are standalone dies that we're going to check to see if they're retiring. All that is retiring. Artistic is retiring. Aspen Tree retiring. Basic Borders retiring. Brood retiring, and Brilliant Backgrounds retiring. I want to just double check Around the Bend. Let me just double check that one. It looks like that one is not retiring. Just want to check. Sometimes I miss something as I'm going through. Nope. Okay, so we've got 2 that are carrying over on this page, Alphabet a la Mode and Around the Bend are carrying over. The Chic dies are retiring. Christmas Pine Cone retiring. Country Wreaths retiring. Cracker and Treat Box dies retiring. Dainty Delight retiring. We're keeping the deckled rectangles. Delightful Doily Hybrid is retiring, as is Dots and Spots retiring. So we've only got one on this page, which are the deckled rectangles. Next page, 164, Give It a Whirl dies are retiring. Gorgeous Garden retiring. Grove is staying. Labels Aglow is retiring. Legendary Ride is carrying over. Lighting the Way is retiring. Love for You retiring, and Meadow are retiring. So on page 164, we've got two carryovers. Grove and Legendary Ride are carrying over. Page 165, Natural Prince is retiring. We're keeping Nested Essentials. On the Ocean is retiring. Pansy retiring. Paper Florist retiring. Patchwork Pieces retiring. Petal Patterns retiring. So we've just got two on page 165, Nested Essentials and Playing in the Rain dies that are carrying over. Whew, I think we're almost getting to the end. All right, Reindeer dies retiring. Scallop Contour dies retiring. Seaside Bay retiring. Sending retiring. Sentiment Silhouettes retiring. We're keeping Sentimental Park. Then Share a Milkshake is retiring. And we're keeping Something Fancy. So on page 166, Sentimental Park and Something Fancy are carrying over. We're on 167 now. Stitched with Whimsy is retiring. Keeping Stylish Shapes. Sweet Citrus retiring. Tailor Made Tags retiring. Tree Rings Hybrid retiring. Two-Tone Floral retiring. Wanted to Say is carrying over. And then Waves is retiring. So on page 167, we've got two carryovers, Stylish Shapes and Wanted to Say. Okay. Oh, embossing folders. We're getting close. Okay. I'll just do the ones that are retiring, and then I'll go back and we'll point out the ones that are staying. Cascading Ruffles is retiring. Countryside Blooms is retiring. Elegant Eucalyptus is retiring. Geometric Patterns is retiring, as is Merry Melodies retiring. Painted Posies retiring. Quatrefoil Tile retiring. Raindrops retiring. Stripes and Splatters retiring. Time Worn Type retiring. And Twisted Rope. These two make me question things. Let me just double check on those two now. Once I've got them highlighted, I'm like, wait a minute. I know these products are the matching products. They might be listed on another page. I wonder if they were listed on page 32 instead. Let's see. Nope. Let's go and look on page 169 real quick. My little guide right here. Okay, yeah, Tree Rings Hybrid Embossing Folder is retiring. I missed it. Okay, I was wondering. Let's see if the Sweet Citrus one. Yes, Hybrid Embossing Folder. Good. Why did I miss those two? I don't know. When you're going through quickly, you're... Okay, so what I have that is carrying over is I've got Cane Weave, I've got Delightful Doily, I've got Fern. Those are all carrying over, and Exposed Bricks on page 168. And then on page 169, I've got Metal Plate carrying over, painted textures, and timber carrying over. So not too many carryovers from the embossing folders. All right. Okay, I think we're at the end. Of course, these are our host, Calm and Quiet, and Night of Flight. They're both retiring, and they are only available if you place a $150 order or more. Phew, that was a lot. That was a big annual catalog. Thank you for helping me with comments and things along the way. So it's gonna be a lot. Tashana says that she uses A and I blocks all the time. Sad to see them go. I'm sad to see some of the blocks go as well, but I'll probably still end up using them. And people go, where can I get that little tiny block? There are some things that I still use too. Like I have my paper piercing tool. I have continued to use that because I love it. I just can't seem to keep that one out of my hands. So I apologize. Some tools you just get so used to using that you just can't stop. The Take Your Pick tool is a nice handy dandy tool with all its different little ends. But the little piercer tool is just so nice in my hands. So, okay. So now let's talk about price increases. Let's talk about them. I'm going to have another page for the price increases. So we'll just kind of go over them briefly. I wanted to give you a break, a breather. Phew, that was a lot. So if you missed any pages and you want to go through again more slowly with the replay, you can go through. Or one of the other things that really helps with this as well is they don't have a category yet for retiring products. That will appear, I don't think it will appear till April 9th. Then I can send you directly to the store under that category. Right now, there isn't a category for that, and it's very difficult for me to say, hey, these are retiring. So I can just tell you what's retiring, and this is the best way I know how because there's so many products retiring. So the other thing, aside from having in colors that we know are retiring, we've got a lot of products retiring, we do have some price increases coming up. Price increases happen. There is still rising prices here in the US, unfortunately. And so this is par for the course. But if there's some things that you use regularly, like cardstock or adhesive, you can go ahead and get that stock up a little bit now, and that will help you with that price transition a little bit. So you'll still have some at the old price. So Marty says she's going to rewatch and mark her catalog. That sounds like a good idea. All right, let's switch over to the price increase page and let's take a quick look at that. Okay, so we've got under cardstock, almost all of our cardstock is going up in price. So by anywhere from $1.50 to $2.50. So we've got our solid cardstock, our assorted cardstock, very vanilla, basic white, assorted cardstock in different configurations. They're all going up. So if there's colors you use regularly, you want to stock up before the price increase. The price increase doesn't go into effect until May, but keep in mind these might sell out because a lot of people might be stocking up. So you might want to start ordering sooner rather than later for the price increases. Medium envelopes are also going up in price. So check those out. We've got those little anywhere from 50 cents to $2.50 going up in price. Our glue, our multi-purpose glue is going up 50 cents. That's the one I use the most. So stock up on that. Mini glue dots, Stampin' Dimensionals, just the black ones, foam adhesive strips and sheets, they're going up just by a little bit. Our ink refills, a lot of them are going up in price. So that's another category to take a look at. If you're on my email list, I'm going to link to this page so that you can take a look at it more closely. Storage, some of our storage is going up in price. Our tools, punches are going up. Spritzers, blending brushes, take your pick die tip going up in price. Just one more page. Our scoring tools going up by $1. So all of these tools, blown folder, paper trimmer, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the standard one is going up a little bit in price. Our cutting plates are going up. Our chamois a little bit up. Watercolor pencils, blender pens, embossing paste. And our Paper Pumpkin subscriptions are also going up. So if you like Paper Pumpkin, you could get a prepaid 12-month Paper Pumpkin subscription and help avoid the price increase for the next year. So yeah, so we've got some prices that will be increasing. I think for me, the main one will be the cardstock because that is a very big staple. I do use a lot of cardstock. So that is something that I'll be looking to stock up on. I'll probably add some bottles of glue in the mix. As far as ink refills, whenever I buy an ink pad, I always buy an ink refill with it. So usually that ink refill lasts for a super, super long time. So I'm very fortunate for, for that you can keep your ink pad going for such a long time with those ink refills. If it's just you personally stamping with it, a bottle will go a long, long way. So if there's any colors that are retiring, or also colors that you want an ink refill for in the future, those ink refills are going up 50 cents. So and some of the other ones, like the Mementos, going up $1, and Versamark's going up $1. So just something to keep in mind. Page 140, can you double check the list of adhesive back solid gems? I thought they were carrying over. Okay. Thank you to Shauna. I did this. Let's see, 140. And, sometimes there are, I'm looking, let's see. Let me check in the new catalog and see if they are in there, because that will also help me. Embellishments on the new catalog are on a different page. Let me see if I see them. I have sparkle gems. Unless they... I don't see them. I don't see them on the list either. So let me just double check. I'm going through. This is just so teeny tiny. I don't see them on here either. It's so hard. Let me go back here. Adhesive back solid. Okay, what am I looking for? Adhesive back solid gems. Number 5, 61300. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they retired on a different page. That could be too. I'm trying to... Just hold on. I think these are Tashana, I think they are ones that retired on a different page. I'm trying to remember which page, what product they were associated with. They were ones, I'm pretty sure they were ones that I don't see them in the new catalog. Shoot, let's see. Oh, they're part of Fresh as a Daisy Suite. let's go in there. Yeah, they retired. So look for them in the list on page. I should have made myself a little note that they retired in a different spot. I love it when Stampin' Up! Gives us a list and they put some of the embellishments on the embellishment page and some on the other. So on page 110 of that list, we have the adhesive back solid gems. So Tashana, those ones are retiring. They were just listed on a different page, and I flipped over and I did them on the embellishments page. All right. So I think I got them. I went through all of this, and Tashana, you were very good at catching my thick, very vanilla. So I think it's very helpful to have more than one person to help you through this because it's a big catalog. So yeah, so those ones are retiring just on a different page. And yeah, it is confusing. I'm sure it's even confusing to the person compiling the list because there's so many products, right? But there's got to be a better way to double check it. Give it to a few different demonstrators and they'll point out the inconsistencies in your list, right? All right, that was a very long session with me. Thank you for bearing with me. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. I'm going to be posting a link to this video in the email and also a link to the lists and a list of products that are going up in price. And so hopefully that will help you. On April 9th, we will have a category in the store for they don't call it retiring, they call it last chance products. It will be last chance products, and there will be a category that you can go to and see everything that's retiring. But some things might sell out before then, and there will be some sale prices on the 9th. I didn't go over the sale prices because I don't know what's going to be left then, and the sale doesn't start for another almost 2 weeks. So if you want something, get it now. Don't be disappointed. And if you're waiting for the sale, then look on April 9th and look for the little sale banners on the products, and then you can see what is on sale right then and there, rather than having me to point things out and then you being disappointed that it's no longer available, even though it was supposed to be going on sale. So, all right, let's see. Lynn asked a question. Is this because of Close to My Heart? This retirement has nothing to do with Close to My Heart. I don't know if you're referring to something else. This is a regular retirement where we retire a lot of products out of the annual catalog. It's very par for the course. So unless you're referring to something else, me doing this retirement list thing is just a normal retirement. Denise says thanks. Marty said she'd love to be in the room when they are making their decisions just to hear the whys. I think a lot of it has to do with sales, and they want to bring in new product. When we don't have new product, people want to see new product, right? Customers want to see new product when they're buying. So, when there's nothing new, it's like, oh, I've seen that already. And so we have to retire a lot of product to bring in a lot of product. So Marty says, thanks for doing this. Tashana says, that is why I watched, just to double check. Good. You probably already had it all marked, and now we can go through and double check. Good. I really appreciate it. Until next time, buzz you later. I love that. Mommy Roo said, thank you. This was very helpful. Happy Easter to all. Oh, Lynn asked about the price increases. No, the price increases, this was already in the works long before Close to My Heart decided to shut their doors. So Close to My Heart, I think they're running up until the end of June still. But the price increases are just because things are going up in price. When they're doing the catalogs, this catalog is like printed months in advance. So they had to already make decisions. Those decisions on price increases were made last year, close to my heart. That was very new, very, very new, just in the last few weeks that we found out about that. So has nothing to do with that. It's just the way things are right now. You go to the grocery store, prices go up, unfortunately. And, but, I think we still have enough supplies to craft with, and we'll still continue to be okay. So, and for a lot of us, it is a hobby. So, hopefully you'll be able to continue stamping even with the price increases, and it's just par for the course. It's life, and we usually have price increases every year. I'm just telling you about them now. So if you want to get something now to avoid the price increase, get it now. So. All right, Lynn says thank you. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will be doing, I'm going to be dropping a video tomorrow rather than going live tomorrow. So you will see, I'm going to be doing a fancy fold card tomorrow. So you will see that on my channel, posting around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will still have a project sheet. All right, everyone, have a wonderful week, and our happy Easter weekend to everyone. And I will see you all live next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.